What's up, y'all? We all week were chasing down Mr. Antonio Freeman. We hit up his voicemail so many times, we filled that motherfucker up. I don't know if it was just us that filled it up, but you couldn't leave no more messages on there by the time Thursday came. But we did holler at him and have a phone interview with him.
Yes.
It's just that the audio's a little tricky because we did it from the kids' practice, you know what I'm saying, and the elements and the kids and the
dude's playing soccer, dog.
yeah, man, these cats playing that other football a field away. It made for, you know, it was a good interview.
It's a hell of an interview.
It was a good interview. We chopped it up mad strong with Free. He was cool as hell.
Yeah.
It's just the audio was bad. We hollered at Free after we shot it, and he was like, man, I'm going to be in town on the 23rd, man. Y'all, here's the number. Get at me, man, because I want to sit down and just chop it up with you cats. But Brett Favre decided to come back again.
Man.
And I'm pretty sure he got down here and everybody wanted to talk to him and get his point of view, being the fact that he balled with him. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, hey, we not mad. Brother was mad cool.
Yeah.
And here is that interview from the D House.
Man.
With Mark and Jordan.
Don't sweat the technique. Don't sweat the technique.
Welcome, Chop Shop family. It's another edition of the Chop Shop, and we got a wideout with us today, a Super Bowl champion wideout. He was a Packer from let's see, from what was it, about 95 to 2000, 2001.
Then I came back for a year.
And then he came back in 2003, ended his career with the Packers. We're talking to Antonio Freeman. Antonio Freeman, welcome to the show. Welcome to the Chop Shop, baby.
Thanks for having me, man. It's a pleasure to be on the Chop Shop.
Yeah.
Up a little bit.
Yeah, no doubt, man. So, I guess I'll ask an old school, proverbial old school question, since we're not old, but we definitely not little boys no more.
Yeah, right.
The number 86, man. Was that I mean, what made you choose 86? I mean, before you, the only 86, if I'm not mistaken, that was doing the damn thing was like Butch Johnson, man. Was that a number? Holmgren just tossed? Oh, that's it?
That's right answer.
Oh, okay. All right.
I was a Cowboy fan. I loved it when he scored those touchdowns, got on his knees and pulled out those guns and shot him out.
That's right.
Yeah, that's exactly why.
Okay. Oh, man.
My original number was number 80 when I worked at college. I mean, high school and in college. But when I got to the NFL, that number was taken. But on that same team, you had Tony Hill, along with Butch Johnson and Drew Pearson. So, as I couldn't be Tony Hill in the pros, I wanted to be Butch Johnson. Pull out those guns like he used to do when he scored those touchdowns.
Okay, cool.
Man,
cool.
That's old school. That's like all kids' dreams. They grow up wanting to be somebody.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was asking. You know, we from that era. Yeah. We all about the same age. We from that era where, like, man, I'm Lynn Swan. I'm Drew Pearson.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Lewis Lips or
yeah, I'm Lewis Lips. I'm Tony Hill. You know what I'm saying?
Branch.
You know, for the younger, older cats,
I got one better for you. If I couldn't be Butch Johnson, I wanted to be number 84, Billy White Shoes Johnson.
Woo! There you go. There you go.
The man has to live up to Sterling's hype and all of the precedent that he has set forth. So I said I could be Butch Johnson.
Yeah. The original touchdown dancer, Billy White Shoes Johnson, no doubt. Because I mean, you know, because I mean, there's only 3 number 86s that I know. It's Butch Johnson, it's yourself, and then there's Hines Ward.
That's right.
Those are only number 86s that turned it out at wideout that wore number 86 that I can recall.
Well, that's a great group to be amongst, you know, even to be mentioned as the top and only 3 is quite an honor.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, it is.
Now, tell me, you know, because in your day, man, you made, like, the biggest catches for Green Bay. You know, some of the biggest catches around that time for Green Bay. You led the league in receiving yardage in '98. And, you know, around that time, some of your contemporaries were like Anthony Carter. You know, you had Jerry Rice.
and he had, you know, Andre Reed and some others.
Right.
But they always put them put them on a different tier, and they never, you know, they didn't always talk about you in the same breath as those cats, even though you put it down just like those cats. Who do you look at in today's NFL that isn't getting the shine of the Randy Mosses, the T.O.s, or the Chad Johnsons, or whoever? Who do you look at as like, man, he puts it down just like those cats, but because he's maybe not in the big market or what have you, isn't getting the same shine? You seen one out there that's like that?
Andre Johnson, Houston, Texas. Probably, if not, the best receiver in the game today, in the game last year. You play in a small market in Houston, they never make the playoffs. You're not even playing with a Pro Bowl caliber quarterback. And I'm not knocking the quarterback, Sharp, but he's not Tom Brady, he's not Peyton Manning. He's none of those guys, credibility-wise, like Pro Bowl invitations and Super Bowl titles and things of that nature. But Andre Johnson gets it done week in, week out. He's often overlooked, but those people who play the game know how much of a threat the guy really is.
Okay.
You talk about him a big receiver. There's one guy that I stood up next to in real life and realized, damn, this guy's big. I mean, he is built and put together nicely. And, you know, he plays aggressive in that same fashion on the football field. That's what I love about his game. Is what you see is what you get.
Right. Okay, cool. Man, speaking of making those big plays, though, man, you done scored your share of touchdowns in Green Bay, man, and that Lambeau Leap. Were you there when that really got started? Were you there when that really got started?
It got started a year or two before I got there by Leroy Butler and Robert Brooks.
Okay.
It revolutionized itself during the 95, 96, and 97 seasons.
Okay.
When we were NFC championship participants and Super Bowl participants back-to-back years. That's when it really, you know, hit the fan.
Man, well, yeah, I know you took your share of them, man. How did it feel when those fans embraced you like that?
Oh, man, it was awesome. It's like every time you score, they just want you to jump. They want you to jump into their arms. And, you know, for the fans, that's their opportunity at fame, too, because you would hope that there's a news camera there to either have you on the news later on that night catching that football player or have a newspaper photographer there to take a picture of it, and potentially you could be in the newspaper in the morning. And how big of a deal is that for a person who has a 9 to 5 to go on their desk on Monday morning and see them catching Antonio Freeman as he's diving into the stands?
Right.
It's a great tradition and a great way to share with the town of Green Bay and all of its followers.
Well, when it comes to the players like Michael Crabtree, the rookie for Frisco, do you think they're getting poor advice when they're told, like, hey, you're the best thing since sliced cheese, since they picked you, or what have you? Or do you think rookies coming in, this is your first deal, you need to get as good a deal as you can for this first deal to set up the second deal that you work on after you reach restricted free agency?
I mean, in most cases, and I'll use the Michael Crabtree case, I mean, to me, he's the best wide receiver in the game. And maybe it had something to do with his injury leading up to the draft and the combines and things of that nature. But I feel for the man. I mean, he's hands down the best receiver in the college game. And in my eyes, he'll have the best and most productive professional career. So he probably does feel slighted that he was the third receiver taken and not the first. So his stance is he wants to be the #1 draft pick. And there's a lot financially at stake on the front end of it to be the #1 pick overall and the #10 pick. That doesn't fare well to the normal working people, but there's a couple $1 million, probably $10, $15 million difference in that #1 and number 10 slot as far as endorsements, actual contract, and things of that nature. And if he believes, like I believe, that he's the best player in college, then if the option is there to go back to school and do it all over again next year, why not?
Then you can joke.